Hello everyone, it has been a long time, and I have a very quick message before I start the video. Firstly, I would like to apologize to all of you for my lack of uploads, consistency, everything. I haven't even posted in months and I feel horrible about it. You guys have done so much for me already, and it's my time to step up for you guys now. Secondly, I want to thank all of you for sticking around even though I've been gone. It really means the world to me, and again, I'm so sorry. But I've kept you guys waiting way too long, so I'm going to get straight into it now. Thank you all so much for being here, and I really, really hope you enjoy. For today's react video, we have when a predator is killed by his own daughter by Iwu Bodycam. And if you do not know Iwu, they have multiple channels. They do true crime stories and body cams and all that, and it is very, very well done. I highly recommend to check it out, and I will leave a link in the description for it. Other than that, let's get started.
What happened
tonight? He tried to attack me.
She's bigger than he is, dude. I have a very hard time convincing me that she could have been justified in shooting him.
What's up, cuffs? You think we should put her in cuffs?
Probably.
I don't want to make an assumption, but from the cops saying, should we put her in cuffs, I'm gonna say this case might not seem like what the title is saying.
After a woman shoots her father dead, she insists she had no other choice. However, as detectives investigate her claims, they begin uncovering a story where fact and fiction become increasingly difficult to untangle. The following is based on official police records released to date, and the footage has never been seen before until now.
And that is a reason I highly recommend Iwu. They will upload these body cam videos that have never been seen before, and it basically shows a whole nother light of this situation.
Please note that all persons charged with a crime are presumed innocent unless and until proven guilty in a court of law. In the early hours of January 20th, 2026 in Albuquerque, New Mexico, 28-year-old Summer Coughran makes a panicked 911 call after shooting her father.
911 emergency.
Okay, I don't want to make an assumption, but I will say these markers do look like they could be where evidence such as the bullet holes ended up.
Hello, I just shot my dad. He tried to attack me, and he's abused me my whole life since I was a little kid.
Summer's 911 call quickly spirals into a series of deeply concerning allegations about her father, and every attempt to refocus the conversation on the shooting only leads to another disturbing claim.
Is he laying on the ground or where is he at?
Yes, he's on the ground.
Okay, did an argument occur? What happened tonight?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, what occurred?
I closed his bedroom door. He's known, so I don't know if he's ever been convicted on his daughter.
I will say, if he has not been convicted for the crime she is alleging, there is a very strong chance that this case will not go how the daughter is wanting. And I'm not saying that he isn't, but I'm saying in the court of law, it is very important that these alleged things are proven if they are false or not.
Lived with him my whole life. He married my mother. She killed and she has been erratic ever since.
While Summer has no shortage of alarming allegations, she offers very little insight as to what led to the shooting. But with officers arriving on scene, those claims are forced to take a back seat for now.
No, he's trying to attack me as he has since I've lived here.
Do you have any weapons on you?
No, sir.
Okay. Stay with these officers right here, okay?
The officer enters the house and discovers a grisly scene. Just beyond the doorway, Summer's father, Kirk Coughran, lies face down in a pool of blood with a gunshot wound to the chest. Kirk would be pronounced dead at the scene. The officer then moves to detain Summer, who has only just begun to process the gravity of what has happened.
Probably put her in cuffs. What's up, cuffs? You think we should put her in cuffs?
Probably.
Okay, seems like I made an unfair assessment. I will say that it kind of seems like a precaution right now more than they think she's guilty, maybe.
Dude, he's right there in the doorway. Looks like I'll I'll tell you in a little.
After transporting Summer to the station, officers discussed the veracity of her self-defense claim.
She's bigger than he is, dude. She's much bigger and much younger than he is. Have a very hard time convincing me that she could have been justified in shooting him.
I will say that is very important in a court of law, figuring out if the shooting was justified or not, and they are saying that it appears that it was not. So that can already show that it is probably not going to go well for the daughter, maybe.
Looks like he was on like top of the stairs, kind of. She shot down, and he got down the stairs and probably fell down right there. That's kind of what it looks like.
Whether their assessment is accurate or not, however, remains unclear. And as detectives soon discover, obtaining a straightforward account from Summer will prove far more difficult than expected.
What happened last night?
Yeah.
What time is it?
It's 9:41.
It's 9:41
Yeah.
already?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you know he's alive?
So he is deceased.
Died? Why? How did he die?
Well, that's what we want to talk to you about, Summer.
I will say I am finding this incredibly strange already, how she is reacting and what she's saying. I will continue the video, but I just wanted to say that it's a little suspicious from a legal point of view, I would say.
What happened to
Tonight? He tried to attack me. Just like he always did.
Why are you bringing?
I was about to ask, that is kind of weird that she is smashing and making a mess with the crowd.
Can you tell me, like, where was he? Like, what were you talking about?
He was trying to run up the stairs and grab me.
However, when detectives attempt to establish exactly how
Okay, I was right. It appears that these orange markers are where the bullet holes were, like where they ended up.
the confrontation began, the details are hard to pin down.
And sorry for keep interrupting. This, what do you call it? This, like, the thing with balls and the rod attached into the bullet hole in the wall, or to, oh my god, I can't talk. It is to show the trajectory of the bullet, see how it traveled, where it was shot from, like all of those kind of things.
He was asleep, and I was smoking a cigarette. And every time I would try to eat in the evening, he would try to hurt me. And every day he would tell me how he stabbed my mom.
So then you're smoking a cigarette. Does he come outside or do you go inside when you first start interacting?
I went upstairs and laid down for a good probably 30 minutes or something.
Okay. And then what happened?
And then I went and smoked a cigarette.
A second cigarette? Or this was the first time?
I said, did I break the coffee pot? And he was trying to attack me. My dad was mad because I asked him for $3.
Okay, I don't want to call her a liar, but I will say her story is kind of jumping around all over the place, which isn't the best for investigation.
We're being serious?
With Summer's timeline remaining inconsistent, detectives shift their focus to why she believed her own father would attack her. Though if their hope is to receive a clearer answer, they certainly will not get one.
Why was he trying to run upstairs and grab you?
He's done that my whole life! And he kept telling me when I moved in, he kept threatening me, telling me he was gonna hit me in the head. And his friend Wanda kept don't even know if that's a real name. We never even met her. My mom committed. And she would protect us more than anybody. But this woman strangled me when I lived at. Nobody has ever helped me.
To determine whether any of these statements are true, detectives would later speak with Summers' brother and Wanda herself. The accounts they provide reflect a very different reality than the one Summer describes.
I was about to say how bad I felt for her, but pretty sure she was lying. We're gonna see right here.
Have you met Wanda? What can you tell us about her?
Actually, met my dad. They both do sales kind of stuff, and they hang out a lot.
Okay.
She would invite that woman over, and they keep talking about how they used to have kids.
What kind of threats would they make?
That they're gonna kill me in my sleep.
Did you believe what they were saying?
She tried to once already.
According to Wanda, however, it wasn't Summer that slept with one eye open.
This is every night I would stay over with him. She would stand in the doorway and just stare at us lying in the bed. He wouldn't close the door because he was afraid.
Okay, I don't want to assume like that, but I have a feeling the daughter might be guilty. Her story is all over the place. The things she is saying is not making sense, and other witness accounts about the alleged crimes that she is saying her father committed don't back it up. And all of these things are very important in a court of law. So, as I said earlier, there's a very good chance that this might go down on her.
Her Christmas Day, when she finally came downstairs, she had a knife in her mouth.
Okay, so she's fond of knives, or she always has knives?
She always has a knife on her person.
Okay.
While Wanda only mentions an incident on Christmas Day, police records reveal multiple prior interactions with Summer in which she possessed knives or threatened Kirk with them. However, based on Summer's own statements in those reports, she carried knives solely to defend herself from him.
He used to beat me every day.
So this case would definitely be, I would say it would probably be dragged out in court. It is a very confusing and hard to understand situation. As I said, these allegations that she has put against her father do not seem to be at least true in the legal sense, that he was never charged for it, but I'll keep it plain and I guess we'll see.
When I was a child, and he just kept pushing me around. He sent me hundreds and hundreds of times a year. He would try to attack me all the time. He kept talking about my brother's kids, me and my sister, and being a
So, as I was saying, these are very serious and heavy allegations, but I believe the father was not charged. That's why I'm saying this is probably a very hard case in court.
to hear kids at night sometimes. And he started just hitting me all the time. I told him, don't mess with me. Why the are you doing that? Because he kept threatening me over and 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 over.
While Summer's allegations only become increasingly difficult to verify, detectives soon discover at least one of them isn't without merit. According to police reports in 1989, Summer's stepsister accused Kirk of sexually abusing her as a child. Those accusations ultimately led to Kirk pleading guilty to 3 counts of...
Alright, and there it is. He was charged at least once, and for a very disturbing and disgusting crime.
criminal sexual contact of a minor in the 3rd degree. He was sentenced to a total of 9 years in prison, though that sentence was suspended and replaced with 5 years of supervised probation.
Wow.
Though this shocking discovery lends credibility to portions of Summer's account, many of her broader allegations remain unsupported. And once again, others paint a dramatically different picture.
I have a bad memory, but yeah, she said something about him whispering into her door, like, terrible things. Like, well, what is he saying? Like, tell me exactly what you hear. She's like, no, I can't repeat it. And then she, like, changed the topic to something else. But she said it was, like, in the childhood. But, like, I grew up right next to you. And he never touched us.
And when your dad would punish you guys, like, what would that punishment look like?
He never punishes.
Never punish you guys?
No, not taking away phones, nothing.
Her behavior, as long as I've known him, she's been controlling him. Everything's been for her. Anything you want, he gave her everything.
Though neither interviewee addresses Kirk's criminal history, both describe a relationship with him that diverges sharply from Summers' account. They also provide a possible explanation for why those accounts differ so drastically.
Okay, before he explains, I want to say again, this is probably a very hard case to deal with in court. There are allegations on both sides, and they're both horrible. I will say the conviction that the father received did not fit the crime that he pled guilty to, and it's pretty disgusting. I will continue the video to see more of the explanation, but I just wanted to explain this case is pretty weird.
And she was controlling him. So you think at that point she had some schizophrenia, or even if it was, do you know if it was diagnosed that early?
I know my sister's seen like a therapist for most of her life.
Did she say what her diagnosis was?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, she told me I was with schizophrenia, I think.
Okay. Anything?
And that complicates it even more. So there is allegations in a crime on one side and a mental illness on the other. This is a very difficult case.
That you remember?
I think it was just schizophrenia.
Okay.
During one of Summers' knife-related incidents with police, Kirk was able to confirm this diagnosis to officers.
Did you lie about him being dead?
No.
How do you know he died?
Officers found him deceased. Personnel.
He was not dead, he was moving.
He was deceased when the paramedics arrived.
He was moving.
I don't want to get into disturbing details, but what she is trying to say, if not mental illness, it is possible he was dying in front of her before the paramedics arrived.
And I had so many lawyers tell me don't listen to him because they threatened to steal my social security and but they would smoke crack and they say I'm taking your social security, and they were talking about me because I'm native. Is there a mic on this?
Of course. Yeah. These are cameras that record video and audio. So the things you say and the things you do.
Mm-hmm.
Why do you ask?
What?
What did I...
Though detectives now have some additional context for Summers' bizarre behavior, they're still left to face one question. Did Summers shoot her father in self-defense? To answer it, they return once more to the moments immediately before the shooting.
Summer, I want to take you back, okay? So you're upstairs. You said your dad's running upstairs, threatening you. When did you get the gun? When did you grab it tonight?
Before I heard him stomping up the stairs.
Before you heard him stomping up the stairs?
Just want to say real quick, looks like a 9mm Glock, I would say, which is obviously deadly.
What made you grab the gun?
I just did it.
You just did what?
I just put the stuff right there and made sure that I could make it to it before he could try to hurt me.
This admission provides perhaps the only clear detail from the entire interview, that she grabbed the gun before her father allegedly tried to attack her. With little else to gain from this interview, detectives collect DNA samples, photograph Summer, and formally place her under arrest. On February 2, 2026, Summer Coughran was indicted and charged with first-degree murder, second-degree murder, and voluntary manslaughter, to which she would plead not guilty. As of today, her case is still open.
I was about to say this case is very recent, so E was saying
with a trial date set for December 21st.
December 21st of this year. Cases, oh my gosh, I can't talk. Cases that happened recently can take a long time before they get into the court system and before anything happens involving it. Yeah, I will say she was charged with first-degree murder, which is like one of the heaviest degrees you could carry for that. If not, it is the
2026. Get less restricted content and an unfiltered look at our cases. For extended coverage, join us on Spotify.
Alright everybody, I really hope you enjoyed that video. I know I did. It was very interesting and very disturbing and dark. I will say I thoroughly enjoyed a reaction video, and I hope to post some more for you guys to enjoy yourself, and I think that's it. Thank you all so much for being here, and I really hope you enjoyed.